have anything? I'm up, because it doesn't look that way to me. Am I still up?
You're good, you're good.
Okay. Everybody says I'm good, so you're looking at a reasonable facsimile of what happened in this room 20 seconds ago. Had enough of this small town bullshit, not staying in school, making good dough, working with my brother, cleaning out pools. I'm going out to California, and man, it won't be long. As soon as I get my license, color me gone. Oh, knock it off, Johnny. Man, you're living in your head. You ain't even got a car, and these chicks don't believe a word you said. But you're doing all the talking, so I'll just keep quiet. And this'll probably go nowhere, but I can't blame you for trying. It's just us kids in the park at night, hanging around in the vapor light. Got no drugs and we got no guns, not even bothering anyone. I don't have to wear a necktie, I don't have to punch a clock. I started up a .com company and man, it rocks. Won't you come with me down to Mexico in the winter with some friends? My divorce will be final long about then. Meanwhile, I got a gram and a real good ride. Don't you know I hurt way down inside? It's just us kids in the parking lot, hanging around neath the vapor pit, out here giving it all we got. We don't want to get old and die, and there ain't nothing we wouldn't try. We could really have it all. My kid's gonna graduate next fall, and I could take retirement in 10 years. It's a damn short movie, how'd we ever get here? It's just us kids hanging out today, watching our long hair turning gray. Not so skinny, maybe not so free, not so many as we used to be. It's just us kids hanging around today, watching our long hair turning gray. Not so skinny, maybe not so free, not so many as we used to be. Not so skinny, maybe not so free, not so many as we used to be. see here. I don't have any messages from tech support, so I guess everything's up and running. I don't know. Spent all day wrestling with a computer that any kid could have pinned in 5 minutes. Let's see if I get my Venmo sign in there. Don't know if y'all can read my Luddite tip links there, but I'm not doing another keystroke today, so it doesn't matter that much to me. Today I'm sort of in it for the sport. If it works halfway at all, I'm going to run with it. Remember when we'd get together, burn the candle, don't you know, smoke and drink and live forever, no one there to tell us no. This time I'm gonna kill that bastard. This time I'm not gonna miss. This time there ain't no doubt about it. Let me be quite clear on this. Out the back and down the alley, gonna get your bucket spiked. Come back when you think you need me. Come back anytime you like. Where'd you get that red dress? Where'd you get that red dress? Yes, I'm drunk, but damn, you're ugly. Tell you one thing, yes I will. Tomorrow morning I'll be sober. You'll be just as ugly still. Where'd you get that red dress? 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 Now I don't know what you got going on, but I know I never seen you with that red dress on. Tell me, where'd you get that red dress? Watching out the kitchen window, right here in this old brown chair. Stack the empties on the table, toss them down the basement stairs. Where'd you get that red dress? Remember when we'd get together? And drink and live forever. No one there to tell us no. I'm gonna take this silly sign down. It's getting in the way of my frame. Honey, don't you be yelling at me when I'm cleaning my gun. I'll wash the blood off the tailgate when deer season's done. We got one more weekend to go, and I'd like to kill one more doe. So I'll shovel the sidewalk again, 'cause you're still in a stew. And I'll bet the bridge tender's widow won't mind that I can't please you. She's sure got the run of the men out here where the pickings are thin and there's not much to do. And I woke up last night in the grip of a fright, scared to breathe for I might make a noise. This life that we crave, so little we save between the grandparents' graves and the grandchildren's toys. And we grew up hard, and our children don't know what that means. We turned into our parents before we were out of our teens. Through a series of Chevys and Fords, the occasional spin round the floor at the Copper Canteen. Now the big boxes out on the bypass are shaving us thin. I guess we can hold on a couple more years till the pension kicks in. Then we'll sell all the stock in the store, leave only the lock on the door, and wonder what then. When I wake up at night in the grip of a fright, and you hold me so tight to your chest, and your breath on my skin still pulls me back in till I'm weightless, and then I can rest. So if Monsignor should pull you aside as you're leaving the church, and I'm out on the ice dropping lines for the walleye and perch, tell him it's not your job to bring me to the fold, and I'd rather stand out in the cold. And honey, I know the wood pile's low and we can't close the flue, so I'll split up a couple more cords for the winter time's through. Hold on to your rosary beads, leave me to my mischievous deeds like we always do. Song got me a feature in the failing New York Times. I guess me and the Times are still in business. To celebrate undying faith, gathered here like drifted wrecks for a late September wedding, October breathing down our necks. And I knew this town in another time, I knew this town a younger man, with the world in my hip pocket, a subway token in my hand. And you got to me. They got candlelight and a reggae band, champagne by the bucket load, limos lined up down the curb to take us where we need to go. And I need to go somewhere I've been to find the place I lost the trail way back then, so long ago. I don't suppose you even know you got to me. Brought all this empty down on top of me, and you got to me. We danced between the snowflakes falling, tripping on the cobblestones and the trolley tracks. We had it all then. Christmas break, your roommate's gone. We stoked the fire and let it burn till the embers glowed in the morning light. Trust in the tangle of skin on skin. I've not known quite that feeling since you got to me. Brought all this empty down on top of me. I didn't know, but we were not to be. But I know a thing or two now. The wedding party's raging yet. The old and desperate misbehave. The limo smells like cocaine sweat, cheap cologne and aftershave. It's gotta be one of these row house doors. I knew the number long ago. I'll step out on the curb, tell the driver just go on and go, and you got to me. Brought all this empty down on top of me. I didn't know, but we were not to be. But I know a thing or two now. Paper boy wants to smoke, leans his back against a tree. He's tired and cold and broken, he don't know what to make of me. Standing here in my three-piece suit, standing here just like I am, with my vest unbuttoned and my necktie loose, impervious to all abuse, and you got to me. Brought all this empty down on top of me. Off on $1,000 Odyssey, and I know a thing or two now. Yeah, I know a thing or two now. Yeah, I know a thing or two now. That's off a record called Complicated Game. So is this. The skies are taller in Louisiana. The skies are wider in New Mexico. The skies in Texas kind of split the difference. They don't suit me no matter where I go. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world, I know. A river runs east out of West Virginia. Rivers run west down in Tennessee. A river runs north out of South Dakota. None of that makes a damn to me. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world. I ain't got a place. I ain't ain't got a place in this world, I know. You ask me where I'm coming from, I'm not sure I can say. You ask me where I'm headed, I'll just grin. Don't ask too many questions, I'll be coming back to stay. You know not to ask me where I've been. So I'm looking up at a constellation, looking down at the frozen ground, looking out for all my interests. Looking in just brings me down. I ain't got a place, I ain't got a place in this world. I ain't got a place, I ain't got a place in this world. You know I ain't got a place, I ain't got a place in this world. I ain't got a place, I ain't got a place in this world, I know. This song concerns a place called the Emerald Coast. Greater Metropolitan Destin, Fort Walton Beach. Which is in the state of Florida. And I don't know why, but every time I go there, I freeze my ass. "30 degrees is colder in North Florida than anywhere else, I think. Well, she woke up mad, she's trying to pick a fight, got a phone to my ear cause I'm trying to book a flight, and she's crazy as a goddamn loon. And the airline's drowning in the belly of the beast, and they're all bogged down from the weather in the east, and we're not going anywhere soon. It's 30 degrees on the Emerald Coast, I spilt my coffee and I burnt my toast, and the rent car's sitting on a flat. And the internet's down and they don't know why, and I damn near made the desk clerk cry, and there wasn't any reason for that. She's camped in the shower, she won't come out. I don't have a clue what that's about, we'll just have to wait and see. Can't get online to check the bank, Twitter's on fire, my stock's all tanked, but what's really getting to me is I keep losing my glasses. Keep losing my glasses. Georgia license, code B restriction. Can't drive unless I got my specs on. Double negatives, proper diction in this North Florida redneck lexicon. Ain't nothing but Fox News fiction on. Nobody's showing the game I'm betting on. How they gonna build a wall with no Mexicans anyway? Honeymoon's over, less than enchanted. Gonna be driving back to Atlanta. She don't like the freeway, so we're going scenic. Apalachicola and points in between. Patches of fog on up to Sop Choppy. 10-4 driver, we good and gone, copy. We'll get home tonight or this is gonna be hell to pay. Roadside stand selling Tupelo, honey. You take you a jar and you leave them the money. That's how they do it down here. but it's cold and they're not selling today. She'd just break a jar on my head anyway, 'cause it's my fault we got such a damn late start. I was doing my part for my art and I kept losing my glasses. I keep losing my glasses. I keep losing my glasses. I keep losing my glasses. Made the exit and turned up Ponce, and I'll be damned if I know what she wants, but we gotta get something to eat. Majestic Diner is our best chance. Pork chop and eggs ought to save the romance. It's maybe a mile up the street. My daddy told me, if you got any sense, better feed the woman. Many years hence, I know what he meant, and I got me a plan, but I can't read the menu, 'cause damn, I keep losing my glasses. 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 Mr. Bryan wrote this song. Wish you love and happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. I wish you don't do like I do. Never fall in love with someone like you. 'Cause if you felt just like I did, probably walk around the block like a little kid. But kids don't know, they can only guess how hard it is to wish you happiness. Some say love like a Christmas card. You decorate a tree, you throw it in the yard. It decays and dies, and the snowmen melt. I once knew love, I knew how love felt. I once knew love, and love knew me. When I walked, love walked with me. And I got no hate, and I got no pride. I got so much love that I cannot hide. Yeah, I got so much love that I cannot hide. Say you drive a Chevy, say you drive a Ford, say you drive around the town till you just get bored. Then you change your mind for something else to do, and your heart gets bored with your mind and it changes you. It's a doggone shame, it's an awful mess. I wish you love and happiness. I wish you love and happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. If you can find a copy of Mellencamp's soundtrack record for the Falling from Grace movie, there's a cool version of that on that record. It's got big old drums on it. Kind of like it. Guess we knew the cards were stacked. Started out the best of friends, and we beat that highway till it quit beating back. Didn't mean much in the end. Some you win, some you lose, some you throw away. Headed south across those Colorado plains, just as empty as the day. We looked around at all we saw, and all we'd hoped to see. Looking out through the bugs on the windshield, somebody said to me, no more buffalo, blue skies are open road. No more rodeo, no more noise. Take this Cadillac, park it out and back. Mama's calling, put away the toys. Don't chase that carrot till it makes you sick. What you think you're gonna prove? Just let it dangle till it falls off the stick. That's when you make your move. Don't go chasing after shooting stars, trying to make yourself a name. You could joust at windmills with that old Fender guitar, probably do about the same. No more buffalo, blue skies are open road. No more rodeo for these old boys. Take my Cadillac, park it out and back. Mama's calling, put away the toys. Never thought they'd ever doubt my words. I guess they were just too tired to care. I'd point to the horizon, to the dust of the herds, still hovering in the air. And somebody said it ain't any such. Man, you wish so hard you're scaring me. 'Cause those are combines kicking up that dust. But you can see what you want to see. And go on chasing after what used to be there. Top that rise and face the pain. But man, they were here, I swear. Not just these bleaching bones stretching across the plain. No more buffalo, blue skies are open road. No more rodeo for this old boy. Take my Cadillac, park it out and back. Mama's calling, put away the toys. No more buffalo, blue skies are open road. No more rock and roll as we all know it. Take my Cadillac, park it out and back. Mama's calling, put away the toys. Said this is the last time, a few times ago, but once more it's happened, and that's all in the world I know. And I still hear the echo when you hung up the phone. I feel like I'm lost in the backyard, just trying to get home. I woke up in a strange world I can aptly describe. It's like the streets of a town where I lived when I was too young to drive. It all looks so familiar, but I can't find my way. I must have got lost in the backyard when I went out to play. But don't open my eyes to nothing like truth. Just leave it all lost in the wind. Let it hide in the blindness of youth. The facts of the matter most likely will always remain. And I guess I'll be lost in the backyard till I get home again. Don't open my eyes to nothing like truth. Just leave it all lost in the wind. Let it hide in the blindness of youth. facts of the matter most likely will always remain. And I guess I'll be lost in the backyard till I get home again. The facts of the matter most likely will always remain. Lost in the backyard till I get home again. Well, more music, less talk, I say. Looking back down the road from a little ways out, I never had a fear and I never had a doubt. If I'd had a lick of sense, I'd have figured that out pretty fast. But I wasn't any smarter than the average kid. Somebody might have noticed, but I never did. I never saw the future fading right into the past. Talking to the wallpaper, wandering the halls. I burned a lot of bridges and I dropped a lot of balls. It's a wonder I can ever go back to any place I've been. But I wouldn't get down on my knees on a bet. I'm near enough to Jesus as I ever want to get. Seeking salvation isn't part of my general plan. Save your prayers for yourself. I raise my glass to your health. I don't mind if you don't look like me. I can share my bread and wine. I come from another time. It don't matter all that much if it don't bleed. If it don't bleed. That's all I can do just to get out of bed. There's more in the mirror than there is up ahead. I smile and I nod like I heard what you said every time. So run another rack, pour another shot. You don't get it back, so give it all you got. While you still got a more or less functional body and mind. Save your prayers for yourself. I raise my glass to your health. I don't mind if you don't look like me. I can share my bread and wine. I come from another time. It don't matter all that much if it don't bleed. If it don't bleed. I learned to answer my calls and open my mail. I paid my taxes and I stayed out of jail. You stay in the game when you're too broke to fail, that's a fact. Talking to the wallpaper, sleeping in the halls. Your bones get brittle, so you better not fall. You're slow to a crawl and time gets to balling a jack. Run you right off the track. Save your prayers for yourself. I raise my glass to your health. I don't mind if you don't talk like me. I can share my bread and wine. I come from another time. It don't matter all that much if it don't bleed. 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 Well, wherefore to go now? should tune a little better, because I do care. This song is set in an imaginary truck stop on I-80, somewhere around where that Lincoln Monument is, up there west of Cheyenne, between Cheyenne and Laramie. Look off down the highway at the glittering lights, like windshield glass on the shoulder at night, as the diesels come grinding on up from the plains, all bunched up like pearls on a string. I guess time don't mean nothing, not nothing at all. And out on the horizon, the broken stars fall. Old broken stars, they fall down on the land and get mixed in together with the lights of Cheyenne. Well, I've been up all night and I'm down in my back. I've been working the counter to take up the slack, 'cause the money tree's light and the whiskey stream's low. You ain't worked a week since July. You say the gravel pit's hiring after the first, but you don't have the nature for that kind of work. You might could hire on, but you won't make a hand. And I'll still be here looking at the lights of Cheyenne. You stand in the sky with your feet on the ground, never suspecting a thing. But if the sky were to move, you might never be found, never be heard from again. We go on good behavior when our youngest comes home. She comes up from Boulder, but she don't stay long. And that oldest still fights me like she was 18. She stopped in for a six-pack a while ago. She's got a cowboy problem, and this last one's a sight. He's all dressed up like Gunsmoke for Saturday night. And they were off to the bars for lack of a plan, racing those stars to the lights of Cheyenne. You've kept all that meanness inside you so long. You'd fight with a fence post if it looked at you wrong. Well, a post won't hit back and it won't call the law. I look at you right, or I don't look at all. I take a crumpled up soft pack and give it a shake. Out by the dumpster on a cigarette break, with one eye swole up from the back of your hand. and the other eye fixed on the lights of shine. You stand in the sky with your feet on the ground, never suspecting a thing. But if the sky were to move, you might never be found, never be heard from again. Now there's antelope grazing in range of my gun. Come opening weekend, you won't see a one. They'll vanish like ghosts, 'cause somehow they know. But now they're up to the fence in the early dawn, and it's warming up nicely for this time of year. The creeks are still frozen, but the roads are all clear. And I don't have it in me to make one more stand, though I never much cared for the lights to shine. Well, now, thanks for coming out, folks. Hope it worked a little better this time. I don't know. But we're going to keep after it one way or the other. I will be playing Super Bowl Sunday for those of y'all that don't care anything about sports. I know there's one or two of you out there. Or maybe you're across the pond and you just don't care about American football. That's okay too. Once again, stay safe and the gates of the schoolyard are padlocked and chained to keep all the children in out of the rain. The art teacher's preaching the virtues of pastel shades. You pay no attention, but it won't hurt your grades. You're painting by numbers, connecting the dots. They don't have to tell you, you don't call the shots. You jump when they say jump, you don't ask how high. 'Cause painting by numbers, they know you'll get by. Painting by numbers, they know you'll get by. You take a position in the old man's firm. He signs all the papers, you agree to the terms. They let you run errands, you don't get days off. You take out the garbage and hope it pays off. You're painting by numbers, connecting the dots. You work from the neck down, you don't call the shots. You jump when they say jump, you don't ask how high. 'Cause painting by numbers, you know you'll get by. Painting by numbers, you know you'll get by. You might be in grad school up at MIT. You might be down in the canal zone being all that you can be. You might get to thinking you're ahead of the game. But when you break it all down, it all comes out the same. You're painting by numbers, connecting the dots. You work from the neck down, you don't call the shots. You jump when they say jump, you don't ask how high. 'Cause painting by numbers, you know you'll get by. We're painting by numbers, connecting the dots. We work from the neck down as often as not. We jump when they say jump, we don't ask how high. 'Cause painting by numbers, we know we'll get by. Painting by numbers, we know we'll get by. Painting by numbers, we know we'll get by. Thank you so much. Till next time.